Hi, okay, second video on A2 where we're talking about the problems that are a SMART score of 80 to 100 if you're going to 100 or just a 90 if you're stopping at 90. And so we have a difference in problem, and that's why I wanted to do a different video. Same concept though. So it says Jennifer drew a scale drawing of a house and its lot. She used a scale of 1 inch is equal to 1 foot. What is the scale factor of the drawing? So the trick here with the scale factor is you want to make sure that you're in the same units, okay? So if we look here, get this closer to me so this is easier. If we look here, it gives us the scale of 1 inch is to 1 foot. And we want to make sure that we're in the same unit. So you can see here that inches and feet, obviously not the same unit. But we do know a conversion for this. We do know that there are 12 inches in a foot. So we can convert this. We always want to convert the bigger unit of measurement. So like feet are obviously bigger than inches, so we're going to convert feet, okay? If we try to convert the smaller one to the bigger one, then we end up with fractions, right? So 1 inch would actually be 1/12 of a foot. So I'd have 1/12 over 1, which is, nobody wants to deal with that. So we're going to convert the one that measures like with a bigger unit of measurement. So again, I can just actually multiply this 1 foot times 12. Now, this is one of the few times where I can change just part of a fraction and not the whole fraction, because I'm not changing the value, right? I'm only changing the unit. So like if I were to say, okay, $1 and then only change part of the fraction and turn it to 100 pennies, $1 and 100 pennies are the same value. So I'm not changing anything but the value of the fraction. So the top of this is going to stay in inches. It's just going to be 1 inch. And the bottom of this is going to become inches. So 1 times 12 is just 12 inches. And so my scale factor is 1 to 12, right? So I would type 1 to 12. And I got it. So let's do that one more time. The time permitting, says Noah made a scale drawing of the town library. He used the scale 9 centimeters to 1 meter. So I'm going to erase this really, really quick. And I'm going to change this 9 centimeters to 1 meter. Yep. And so centimeters are smaller than meters are, so again, we're going to change meters. Centi means 100. If you don't know your conversions, remember you got Google right up there because you're on a computer or you're on your phone. So I'm going to convert here my meters, and centi means 100. So I'm going to multiply times 100. And so the top of my fraction is going to stay 9 centimeters. And the bottom of my fraction is going to become 100 centimeters. And I want to check to see if my fraction simplifies. I have to simplify it. 9 over 100 does not simplify. So that means my ratio is going to stay 9 to 100. So let's see if I can type that. 9 to 100. And it's good to go. And so again, as I'm going through these problems, just make sure that if your fraction simplifies, to go ahead and simplify that again. And if you don't remember a conversion, just Google it. Okay, good luck.